Welcome back, crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel, and I am back with part 2 of my Harry Potter inspired altered book / traveler's notebook. In part 1 yesterday, I showed you how I got the cover all ready to go, and in part 2 today, I will be sharing with you the creation of the signature booklets and how I did the lacing to hold those in the cover. Originally, I thought this was going to be a 2-part tutorial, but when I was editing, it did go over a little bit. So you might hear me later say, come back for part 2 tomorrow, but it will actually be part 3. I will link all of the tutorial videos in the description box below, as well as the original video where I shared a look at the project. Let's go ahead and get started on part 2. Speaking of signatures, let's go ahead and get my 3 signature books ready for the inside. Like I mentioned before, one of them is going to be that planner from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut down this pattern paper to use as the new cover. I thought this paper was appropriate because the I solemnly swear I'm up to no good would end up being on the front cover, and it's a planner, so if you're going to be up to no good, you can go ahead and plan it. I do want the pattern to bleed off the edge, so I'm going to cut off the excess white. And then I will cut this to the same height as my planner book, which let's measure that. This is 7 1/4. I'm going to make a mark on here where I want to cut this, and I am making it just a little bit longer than the inside pages just so it helps cover those. I am just going to adhere this pattern paper right onto the chipboard cover. And since the chipboard cover already covers the inside pages, what I'll do is adhere this and then just cut the excess off on the back. For the other 2 signature booklets, what I am mainly going to be using is the junior composition book and then some of these pattern papers that I had printed. My daughter has decided she is a Hufflepuff, so I'm going to use the yellow and black stripes for one. And I think this one, just to add some more color, it has the Patronus, the deer, it has the lightning bolt, Harry's glasses, his scarf, an owl. I will use that for the second one. These composition books are stitched, so all you'll need to do is just go in and break the thread to be able to take the pages out. For now, I'm going to use 10 pages out of here. Later, I may add some if I think I need a thicker book or more pages. And the next thing I'm going to do is cut my covers for these signature booklets. These are 5 by 7, and there is just a little bit of a spine on this, so I'm going to cut it to 10 1/8 by 7. While I was off camera, I went ahead and went through the book that I tore out of here and pulled out some of the chapter pages that I wanted to use in my signatures. And I also got 2 envelopes ready using my envelope punch board. These were just from some old Making Memories ledger papers. I thought the coloring would go nicely with this, and I did a 6.5 inch square, and my first punch was at 2 7/8. These should hold cards that were 3 by 4. And then I also grabbed this silver foil lined envelope, and I thought this would go well on either the front or the back cover, and I could put some extra 3 by 4 cards and some extra stickers or embellishment pieces for my daughter to use as she uses the journal. So what I'm going to do now is start getting the signatures together and then get them into my book. I am going to go ahead and put another piece of patterned paper into each of the signatures, probably like 2 pages in. Actually, no, make that 5 pages in. I forgot how many pieces of white I had. So there's 5 pieces. I'm going to insert my pattern paper and then insert the rest of the notebook paper. Same thing here. And now with the chapter headers, I'm just going to fold these in half. And when I was pulling out the chapter headers, I try to pull out ones that I have embellishments or 3 by 4 cards that will kind of match. Like this one is chapter 6, the journey from platform 9 3/4. There are a lot of embellishments and journaling cards that talk about the train ride or platform 9 3/4. I am going to put 3 of these into each signature booklet. I'm going to do it just kind of randomly. And then in the center of each signature book, I'm going to put one of these envelopes, but I'm not going to seal it closed yet because I want to leave it open so I can staple through the crease, and then it will just be automatically in my signature booklet. And now I'm ready to go ahead and staple these signatures together. I'm going to pull in my long arm stapler and a couple binder clips to help me hold everything in place while I staple it. I just want to make sure everything's nice and tight in that crease. And now I will put a staple in the center, and then one at each end. And the staple caught my envelope, so that was perfect. I'm going to go ahead and glue this together. And this could hold memorabilia or little notes. And there is one signature book all ready to be inserted into the laminated cover. I'm going to do the same thing with the second signature book now. Now all 3 signatures are ready to go. What I'm going to do last and finally for the video today is get my elastic cord through the holes so I can put those, oops, that way, into the book. I will be using the gold elastic cording, and I've already pre-threaded my needle, so I'll go ahead and get started. Well, I've had a little hiccup. My camera stopped working in the middle of me getting the elastic cording into the cover and getting my loop to hold the book together, but the stitching, or the order of stitching that I use, I got from Live Love Scrap here on YouTube. She has an awesome laminated TN tutorial, so I will link that video below, and if you want to recreate this, you can go check out her video to see exactly how to do the elastic and do the loop. So all of my signatures are ready to be put in now. I am going to go ahead and put the 2 signatures at the front and the planner at the back. And the good thing about the elastic cords and not putting these in the cover permanently is when one gets full, I can make another signature booklet for my daughter, or if she wants to change the order of things, she can. All you do is just slip that right in the elastic loop. And the majority of the traveler notebook is ready to go, and the loop will hold it closed. It is a little loose now, but that's so it has room to grow, which after I come back tomorrow and show you how I'm going to decorate the inside pages, I will need some of that room. If you enjoyed this video today, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button below and the bell so you know when I upload part 2 of the process tomorrow. Until then, I hope you're having a crafty day. Bye-bye.